Hey everybody, it's Merkel, and today finally some good news that I have been eagerly awaiting for a very long time to hear. Classic WoW finally has a release date. The date is August 27th. It's a little later than I wanted, of course, but very much expected, as I expressed in a video a few weeks ago. Anyways, let's just cover all the details about beta and launch that we can right now, and let's just jump right into it. So first thing to discuss is the beta, which will be releasing as of tomorrow, or more specifically, May 15th. Now, much to my shock, this is actually going to be a closed beta. This beta also includes a different opt-in feature on the page, so to reach the page that I'm showing right here, click the beta link I have in the description, and it'll show all the things that you can opt into. Make sure you're opted into the current World of Warcraft 1 as well as the World of Warcraft Classic 1, then hit Update Preferences, and boom, you're set. Now, of course, there's no guarantee you'll be picked, and that's how it is with every beta, but I'm still quite shocked that it's going to be a closed beta, and let me explain why. So, as with every beta that has ever existed, the entire premises of said beta is to get testing done to make sure that everything is working properly. So the more hands you have available to do that, the better. However, a lot of times their betas are also limited so that you can also keep a lot of the content a mystery, and that's heavily used as a marketing tool. That's kind of how they've used betas in the past, because you'll see your big-time YouTubers or streamers all playing on said beta. They build up hype, and that makes you want to access that content yourself. It's how it is usually, right? Now here's why Classic being a closed beta is actually a dumb approach in my eyes. Number one, nothing in Classic is new. All that content has been seen time and time again. It's been over a decade people have been playing private servers. It's not like we're voyagers setting out on a completely uncharted journey anymore, so limiting the access to said content makes no sense because, yes, while it might be a new experience for some people, I'm sure some people out there that want to play Classic have never played it before, and that's true, the vast majority of the people already probably do know what they're signing up for. They already have plans charted out, they know exactly what they're going to do, there's nothing really a surprise to them, they're all completely prepped and ready for this to release. So having the beta limited isn't like it's surprising to most people. And number two, limiting access to the beta only limits the people who are actually dedicated to making Classic work. Hiding this so-called new content will only encourage people who want to try the content to go play on private servers, because you'll see your favorite streamer, favorite YouTuber, or whatever recording this stuff about beta WoW, but you didn't get invited to it, so to just go test it out yourself, you're going to play on a private server. Maybe. I'm not saying everybody will go that route, I'm just saying that's how it is. It obviously works with new expansions, because, yeah, if you don't get invited to the beta for a new expansion, it's not like there's just a private server out there that you can go try and stuff. All I'm saying is, the reality is that most people dedicated in making actual Classic work are the same people that are currently playing on private servers mostly. They're the ones who are requesting this for ages. They're also the ones who want to see it be as successful as possible. By making it a closed beta, all Blizzard is achieving is cutting off a large majority of the people who might be willing to make sure that Classic launches as cleanly as possible, because maybe those people don't get invited. There's a lot of things that factor into making this a closed beta that I don't think makes sense. Anyways, I believe they should definitely change their mind about it. It would allow them to stress test pretty much the entirety of Classic beta, and it would give them plenty of adequate testing candidates. Just my thoughts, could be 100% wrong. Nonetheless, you make sure you opt in. Even if they do continue to keep it a closed beta, they're going to have several stress tests throughout the summer, so you might get invited at a later point. Lots of things. They're even limiting the leveling in Classic's beta because they want to truly encourage it to be nothing but a stress test. They don't want people leveling up that much. They just want to get an accurate data how many people are logging in and stuff. So make sure you sign in if you do get invited to one of these beta tests, purely because that gives them the most accurate data they can for launch. Now, another important factor other than the beta testing and such to mark on your calendars is August 13th. This date isn't the release date, however, it is a very important date if you want to reserve your character names. I'll probably discuss this more in detail in another video, but Blizzard is doing something I've never seen them do before. They're going to be opening up the servers just so you can make a character and reserve your name in advance. You do need an active World of Warcraft subscription during this time, but like I said, it's an important date. I'll go into more detail about this in another video, likely, so make sure August 13th is a date you're keeping in mind as well. But of course, the last thing, and the most important thing of all, the August 27th release date. The date where the stars finally align and we get Blizzard-hosted vanilla servers. Very exciting news. I will say I had hoped it would be sooner, because those BlizzCon promises of a classic summer are a little disappointing considering August 27th leaves less than 1 month of summer remaining. However, as I've said since the beginning, I would rather it be late than not ready. So I'm looking forward to it all the same. And for those of you who care nothing about Classic WoW, Blizzard has also said that if Classic servers are a big success, or as we all seem to think they're going to be, then they are willing to try out Burning Crusade servers as well as Wrath of the Lich King servers. I, for one, am more than willing to go back and relive my childhood as in a complete neckbeard, pushing the content as hard as physically possible, just because I couldn't as well back then. I had no idea how to play. I was trash. Let's just say that. So, I look forward to that. I hope they do go on to release other servers. I hope they do all kinds of things because of this. And I hope it improves the current version of the game by bringing back more of this ideology. Now, those are the wishes that I hope for. Anyways, I can guarantee you that I will be recording again in the very near future. I got so caught up in life, I couldn't even do the few streams that I was hoping I would do. I just had no urge to record, really. But this, honestly, is the spark that I've been waiting for a very long time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.